Welcome to the Youth1 Spotlight. I am your host, Ryan Oliver, and today I am excited because I am joined by a very talented athlete from the 2026 class, Michael Wellet. Michael, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Michael, you are a very talented athlete that can play a variety of positions. I see that you play linebacker, you play running back, you kind of act as a utility player as well. I want you to tell me about how long you've been playing football and tell me about the positions that you play.
I've been playing football since first grade, which is about 8 years now. I've played basically every position, and yeah, I've been around. I started at D end, and then tight end, and then I moved to running backs and safety, then to linebacker and quarterback. Then now I'm at running back and linebacker.
Yeah, totally. I was looking at your film and I could see why you play a variety of positions. You just seem to have that versatility in your skill set. And I think that's great, especially for young athletes to be able to kind of plug in where your coach and your team needs you. So if you need a defensive end that game, you can play that, or, or you go to a team, need to play more linebacker, that you can do that. And that really bodes well because you're learning a little bit from each position. And, you can put that all together when you kind of find the position that's going to be your long-term home. You mentioned right now the linebacker and running back are your focus kind of right this second. I know you play, you still play all of them, but those are the ones you're focused on right now. What do you like about each of those two positions, both linebacker and running back?
Well, both together, I like making plays, big plays.
Yeah.
Um, at linebacker, I like to hit people. It's it's just fun. And then running back, I like getting the ball. It's fun to run people over sometimes because people sometimes underestimate my strength.
Right. Yeah, no,
So
I think that's awesome. I totally get that. Get to hit people playing linebacker, as they're coming at you, and then running back, they underestimate you. You lay a little wood on them too, and get those extra yards. That is definitely always fun. I remember that from my playing days. Tell me a little bit about the progression you've made in your game over the past couple of years and how you're feeling about your overall progress right now.
well, I feel great about my progress. I've gotten a lot stronger, faster, more agile, and I've really improved on my intelligence in the game. I've really learned how where the ball going, to make the right reads and stuff like that.
Yeah, totally. I think that's awesome. I think it's cool when young athletes can kind of see the game slowing down for them a bit, and they're seeing it from more of like a cerebral, perspective. And I think that that's really awesome for you. Michael, would you say that you are a leader of the teams or team that you've played for? And tell me a little bit about your leadership style.
Yeah, I would say I'm a leader, but I'm like quiet intensity. I set my example on the field to motivate my teammates. And
Yeah, totally. You got anything to add? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, no, no.
Okay, yeah, no, I think that as a young athlete, a lot of times you're kind of finding your voice, and I think that leading by example is a great place to start. And so I think that makes total sense. Um, for someone that hasn't seen you play, if I come to a game and Michael Wellett's, playing linebacker, playing running back, playing utility, whatever you're doing, what can I expect to see from you?
They're gonna expect to see 150% out of me. Uh, I'm gonna try my best. I'm never gonna back down. I'm gonna try to make the plays I can, like the big plays, and then try to contribute to my team as best as I could.
Yeah, and I think that the versatility and your willingness to play different positions speaks to that. What people would see if you're willing to play. I'm assuming you're willing to play special teams, both sides of the ball, really wherever you can. So I think that speaks to, what people would see if they come to see you play. They'll see a guy that's willing to kind of do whatever they got to do to help their team win. And I think that makes total sense. Michael, in your own words, what are your strengths in terms of your skill set?
My strength is my intelligence on the game. I really know where the ball is going, my reads, and also my ethic. I work out almost every day. Try to get better almost every day, 1% better each day.
I think that's awesome. You mentioned your training. Will you tell me a little bit about what your training schedule looks like? Because I think athletes like you are putting in work behind the scenes all the time, and a lot of athletes like you are really dedicated to football at a young age. And I think I like to put a spotlight on what you're doing behind the scenes that's translating to success on game day. Can you tell me about your schedule?
Yeah. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm in the gym for 90 minutes. I'm doing strength, agility, speed, and then Tuesday and Saturday, I'm working on linebacker and running back with, and on Saturdays I'm doing explosiveness, And also sometimes on Saturdays I'll be preparing for combines.
Yeah.
And then Thursday and Sunday I will relax, stretch, and rest my body.
Yeah, I mean that's a full schedule in terms of like not to mention you're obviously in school, so there's a lot of in classroom work going on, and then you're obviously doing your thing in the training, and then obviously practice and game day. So I think that that's a full plate. You're doing a lot of things to work on your game. Is there an area of your game that you've identified? You say, okay, if I work on this specific area of my game, I can take my game to another level. Is there an area for you that you've identified?
Um, right now, I've really worked on it. I've really improved it. It's really controlling myself out there,
Okay.
and I've really worked on it. I've gotten relaxed. So when I'm relaxed, it's going my way, and I've really worked on that, and that's happening.
Yeah, so that's something you've already kind of been, it's like a work in progress, but you've already seen it pay off. That sounds really cool. I think that being able to identify, those areas to work on, is really key for young players. I want to ask you about your goals. Can you give me some short-term goals and some long-term goals you have for yourself, both in life and in football?
Well, in life, I want to be the best son I could be. I want to make my parents proud. And in football, I want to go as far as I can. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes. But also my short-term goals, I want to get good grades. And in high school, I want to try to make varsity. I want to make varsity.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's awesome. I think those are some good goals to have for yourself. And being a good son is always an important goal. I'm 30 years old and that's still an important goal to me. So, to be a good son and make my parents proud. So I can totally relate to those goals. I think that's awesome, Michael. I want to ask you a little bit about off the field stuff. What does Michael Wellet like to do in his free time? What do you do off, like in terms
Free
that's not football related?
free time, I like to relax. Sometimes I'm relaxed enough, I'll build Legos.
That's cool.
Sometimes I'll play Xbox, and then most of the time I'm just relaxing, watching sports on like TV. Right now I'm watching March Madness.
Yeah, that's totally awesome. I think it sounds like you're just a normal, young man playing video games. The Legos is cool, kicking it with the friends, things like that. That's always good. This is the most important question I'm going to ask you. I ask every athlete this one question when they interview with me for the first time. What is in your headphones before a big game to get you pumped up to go out there and make plays?
There's a lot. I like to listen to Metallica.
Okay.
I like also listen to rap. Like I like listening to Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill.
Oh yeah, that'll get you
That's
pumped
my
up now.
favorite. That's my favorite pregame. I also like Eminem, like till I collapse and lose yourself. And then
Wow. Let me stop you until I collapse. Like the fact that you even mentioned that song, because that song was like what I grew up on, like that's I don't want to sound like that old person, like that was before your time. I don't mean like that, but like that's what I grew up on. So that's interesting to hear you say, not that fact you listen to Eminem, but that song specifically, like that song, what, the Eminem Show album?
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, wow. That's cool. I mean, Metallica, Meek Mill, Eminem. I think that's a great mix of sound and things that'll get you pumped. Now, Till I Collapse will definitely get you pumped up too. So I think that's awesome, Michael. Well, I always ask this as well. Is there anything else that people should know about you that they may not know?
Well, I'm a middle child. I have two sisters. My younger sister, she's born disabled. She was born with PFFD, which means she was born without half her leg. And
Oh,
she really inspires me to push forward and go hard as I can. And my older sister, she plays softball for the University of Scranton, and right now she's in Florida. But I think they're coming back tomorrow. She's coming back tomorrow. And my grades, right? I have a 4.0 GPA. I have straight A's this year and last year.
well, there you go. Well, shout out to your sisters. They both sound like they're amazing and they're doing great things. I'm glad that your youngest sister inspires you, and it sounds like your older sister does too. And shout out to your grades. Like that's awesome. Keep going, keep doing well in school. I'm telling you, it pays off. Working hard in school, working hard in the field, they go hand in hand. So keep working hard, Michael. It's a pleasure to have you on the Youth One Spotlight. Thank you.
Thank you.